Hi guys, in these intermediate tutorials we'll be writing more advanced code and our programs will often consist of multiple files. That's why it's important to create a separate folder for each lesson. In this lesson we'll learn how to create nested functions. As you can see, I've already set up the main.py file and the main block. So let's get started. We are going to create a program that allows the user to input three numbers separated by spaces. The program will then check if the input consists of exactly three valid numbers and print them. So let's create a variable numbers underscore input equals input parentheses quotation mark write three numbers separated by a space parentheses example column 1 0.5 3.14 close the parentheses column space quotation mark parentheses new line valid underscore triplet equals extract underscore valid underscore triplet parentheses numbers underscore input new line print parentheses valid triplet. Now let's create the function def extract underscore valid underscore triplet parentheses numbers underscore str column new line numbers underscore list equal numbers underscore str dot split parentheses quotation mark space quotation mark close the parentheses new line valid underscore numbers equal square brackets and then return square brackets. And finally, let's create our first nested function, which will check if the numbers underscore list contains exactly three elements. So def is underscore triplet parentheses n column new line return len parentheses n double equals 3. And now let's create another nested function that will check if the elements are actually numbers. So def is underscore float parentheses n column new line try column new line return float parentheses n new line except value error column new line return none. And then let's create an if statement. If is triplet parentheses numbers underscore list column new line, and let's create a new function process underscore numbers. Let's create it. Def process underscore numbers parentheses column new line for num underscore str in numbers underscore list column new line num equals is underscore float parenthesis num underscores str. If none is not none, colon, new line, valid underscore numbers that append parenthesis none. So if is underscore triplet parenthesis valid underscore numbers return valid underscore numbers. And now usually we would have pushed the button in the top right, but now we want to make something different, so let's create a launch JSON file. Click on extensions, click on create launch JSON file, and click on Python debugger, Python file. And as you can see, in our folder directory, we created a .vscode folder with inside a launch.json file. This kind of file allows us to debug the current file without any further steps by simply pressing F5. So let's push F5. And as you can see, it works. And now let's write three numbers: 1, 2.2, 3.456. As you can see, we obtain the three numbers. Let's try to print something else. 1, A, hash. As you can see, we obtain the empty list. Now let's recap. Lesson 01 hyphen nested function. We learn about nested function. We learn about the F5 button. And we learn how to create the .vscode folder with the launch JSON inside. For this lesson it's enough. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.